Hello everybody, this is El-saieed, and this is one of my projects in Microcontrollers course in Ain Shams University with Professor Sherif Hammad. Actually, I'm gonna speak about this project in two videos. This video will be about the circuit diagram and the connections or the wiring between the components, and the second video we will look what this project have, and we will power in the project and we will see what's the functionality of this project. So for this video we're gonna speak about the hardware, about the circuit. So I'm using Tiva C. So I'm using this board, Tiva C TM4C123G. This is from Texas Instrument. And also I'm using LCD 16 character in one line, and it has 4 lines, so 16 times 4. And I'm using a keypad, 4x4 keypad. I'm using 2 potentiometers, and I'm using power supply, like power pack as a power supply. I could use a laptop, but in order to make the system more compact, I'm using a power pack. So this power pack will go into a distributor. This distributor will distribute the power to the Tiva here from this port and to an Arduino. What I'm doing actually with this Arduino, so this Arduino is doing nothing in the project except giving a power to this screen. So in order to, this screen takes 5 volts. And actually I have 5 volts bus in the Tiva, but because this screen consumed high current, so like need a high power, so in order to make this board safe, so I don't want to harm this board because it's so expensive, so I'm just using an Arduino and without any Atmega, so just a power supply, so it can power this circuit. And why I'm using Arduino, I could use any external battery like this one and regulator, but because this one Arduino gives is like exactly 5 volts, so it will not harm the screen. Okay, so now I'm using 2 supplies or 2 voltages in the circuit, so I have to connect a common ground. So this is the common ground line between the Tiva and the Arduino. Okay, so now the power is coming from the power pack to the power supply, which is the Arduino, and to the Tiva. And now I have like wires from the Tiva to the keypad, for example. So these wires from the Tiva to the keypad. So I'm connecting the keypad on board E and board C. So I'm using port E and port C to connect the keypad to the Tiva, and I'm using port A and port B to connect the screen to the Tiva. So these wires are going to port B and these wires are going to port A to the Tiva. And you're gonna find more description about the hardware connection in the description of the code, inside the code, like which pin or which wire go to which pin, and this stuff. Here I'm using 2 potentiometers. The first one to the the brightness of the screen, and the second one is to adjust the contrast of the letters. And we're gonna feel that while we are opening or while we are running the project in the next video. So this video is just talking about the hardware connection of the circuit. So thank you.